Do. All right, just doing some testing tonight. No actual show. Bow, bow, bow. Yeah, it says I'm on Twitch. Let's see. I'm just testing levels right now. I'm streaming at a new bit rate as well, so I kind of want to get an idea of what the quality is because I wanted to make the stream better. Testing. All right. Yeah, that topped out a bit.
We tried everything we could, but you know it's never that easy.
My microphone.
I tried in every way to let you know. My feelings always get in the way. You know, 'cause you can see through me. I tried but never got far enough.
All right. This is testing at a level. Yeah, that's all right. Check. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Hey Jamie, I'm just doing some testing. I'm going in at 1080p 60. Seeing if my internet can handle it. According to OBS, it can. I want to see if it looks better. Very funny, Mel. How does it look on your screen? I'm still topping out on my microphone though. Check 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 2 2 2. Really? That's bizarre. Thank you for looking at both, by the way. I'm gonna actually I can look at Twitch on my phone. open up Twitch. I'm not broadcasting really too much because I don't really have anything to say. Is that bad? Is that bad? I can't find my own freaking... Oh, there it is.
If you see me around like you used to in this city, hope that you think of all our memories. Never thought we'd end up back as strangers on the sidewalk.
I wish I could get my meters and
So think about
my Rodecaster on OBS is more kind of accurate on my levels than my actual meter.
and now I'm wishing you would call me,
I think that's about the highest level it should get
falling,
because I can bring my mic up a little bit, but I think I go too much.
wishing you would call me like you did last summer.
I think that's probably a good level to talk over. I want to see my own video. I wonder why that. It's still too loud, Jamie. Ooh. Yeah, well, the hardest part about this, Melanie, is that yeah, I was trying to push it a little bit because I would kind of my meters on my Rodecaster show like it's barely going over the yellow, like half of the meter. Where if I look at my OBS, I can see that it's just going into the yellow a bit, and that's where it should be. That's what I found, but I do need to figure out what's going on with Twitch, though. It is interesting that Boris is in the hospital. They say he's in ICU. You're going to watch me look up some settings. I think it's probably, yeah. Best OBS settings tutorial, blah, 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 blah. Best settings for Twitch. Scaled resolution. So if you want high quality video, you can set it to 1920 by 1080. That's just 1080p. probably doesn't like that it's at. Ooh, Twitch has a bandwidth tool. Or does it? No. I'm always kind of dubious. Yeah, well, I probably should go back to YouTube because I'm definitely not working on. That frustrates me though. So, yes, when you say we're old, Melanie, Jamie J isn't. You are. And I am. People here are kind of freaking out a little bit. Boris is going in the hospital. I don't know why. They're all ghouls. It's like, who's the worst one, worst ghoul? But I think I came back on exactly where my song was. There we go. I'm listening to myself on YouTube, and the microphone sounds okay. I think this is a fine setting. The thing is, one of the things I learned from somebody's friend on Facebook, she's a sound engineer, and I couldn't figure out what was wrong with this microphone. And I figured this microphone has a sweet spot, and you can't have it vertical, you got to have it horizontal. Because the sweet spot is like right in the middle of the mic. I needed to download some music. I love this music, but no, it wasn't Adam. Are you talking about Adam Rainstopper or something like that?
You're listening to the Tea Party, part of the Trans FM radio network.
Oh, so back in, I'm going to take my headset out for this. I can still hear myself, but I put my other headset in. So I'll tell you guys a story. There are people here. Melanie knows this. About 2000 and well, I started doing audio stuff. Like I did it wasn't really a podcast. I had a soundboard. It was a piece of shit soundboard. It was a Behringer, but it was old, and I bought it off eBay, and I didn't know what I was doing, and I had a digital hybrid. Didn't know what I was doing with that either. Just plugging shit in, trying to get it to work. And I did a show called Transistor Radio with a woman named Becky Juro. And we did all right. And then I moved to Washington, D.C., and I did the Tea Party. That's where this actually came from. And, you know, I've always loved to do this. I did another podcast called The Fat Tranny Circus. Back when you could say those words and, you know, it was a bit on the raunch side, but, you know, I wouldn't do the things I did back then now. Probably because I'd be roasted, but, you know, I've learned. But one of the things that I actually did, I did a show. Well, first we were called the Radical Trannies, and then we did a show called Sodium Pentothal Sundays, and I did it with Ethan St. Pierre, who's a trans guy, and sometimes we'd have Jenna Fischetti, who's a trans woman from Baltimore, very active in politics. And we had a great time. We had lots of fun. And we got a lot of listeners. We'd go on Live 365, and some of it's still backed up to archive.org. But we're talking about doing it again. So I don't know where. Probably here, but I have another stream. But we'll see. I don't know. Basically, because Ethan's he's still got quite a few friends, and we can interview people and kind of see where they're at and all this. I think trans people are kind of struggling right now. I mean, everybody is, but trans people especially trans youth. Can you imagine being a young trans person, especially closeted trans person, and being at home with a family that's not supportive and having dysphoria? That'd be fucking horrible. Well, that may be a sensitive topic for some people. So sorry. Content warning from behind the... So we're planning on getting the old gang back together to do a weekly show, but I'm committed to doing this. So basically, I have no problems using the equipment that I have. But I'm not going to expend any time or effort with websites and social media and that stuff. I've got enough stuff as it is right now with this. So we'll see, though. Just We're just talking about it right now. See, this thing is really directional. I mean, I love having something in front of my mouth, but that's just ridiculous. That may have sounded bad, and it was. Well, Mel, you could interview me. That's fine. I don't know what you'd talk about. Trans person makes good, gets the hell out of Indiana, and loves it. I don't think that's what your listeners want to hear. Just saying. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna bring these levels up on the music. Oh shit, Jamie. What the hell's going on? I really do need a pop filter for this, or I need to like turn my head. I've seen other people use this microphone and turn their head and talk away from it. So who the hell is it one of the Oh. That's not good. That's not good. You know, I've been watching people talk about that, but I try to stay out of it because I'm conflicted. It's very it just seems very manufactured. It's like they want to go out and piss people off, so then those people will react, and then they can say, "Oh, those people are such shitheads. Oh, I can't believe it." The thing is, no one should have to. I mean, that's the thing about allies is when you're a good ally, you don't have to have people stand up for you and give testimonials because everybody knows it. It's fucking ridiculous. Have somebody. I love most of broadcasting and that kind of stuff, but Jesus, the way things are right now with people standing, and if for old people in the audience, Melanie, standings essentially being, it comes from one of Eminem's songs, but basically it means that you're a fan, that you'll basically support someone no matter what they do. Oh, I just realized I have no music. Oh, I just realized. That's because it's not playing. See, I need to bring my.
I don't do this often, you caught me off guard. All of my friends said you moved out west. You tell me stories underneath sunsets. Could it be more than just one night? Kissing the cab ride, head turning left, right. Get a ticket for two to wherever you choose. Drinking some red out of the blue. You say my name with your accent, makes me remember how much I missed you. Hope you're planning to stay for a million days. You'll be my summer in December. Hey boy, trust my intuitions always. I'm not superstitious, I got lucky. Stole your heart and it was not for the taking.
That's the thing, though, Jamie. I'm taking this headset off so I don't hear myself. Because I'm testing and talking to you, Jamie, but I don't know why I can't hear my music on this. Oh, because I turned it down. Yeah, it is a grift. So, I mean, so, Jamie, I don't know how well you know of Kathy Brennan, but people used to say to me a lot, oh, you should just ignore her. And there's a certain logic to it. But if you have a bunch of people that actually listen to her or to someone like that when they have an audience, and I had a discussion about this with Chrissy Ossity. I don't know why I have problems with that. But, and I understand where she's coming from, because basically what she said is they have a big audience. But I almost feel like that's the whole Joe Biden, or not Joe Biden, but Bernie Sanders thing. I'm going to go on Joe Rogan to get this access to this audience and maybe convert some people. But I wonder if it's kind of the other way around. If you get a lot of people going towards that than away from it. I don't know. It's a hard question, you know? And I feel like these people are like modern day Rush Limbaughs. You know, they're looking for their little piece of the internet where they can make a living, basically. So I'm like, what do? You have a choice of either not just ignoring it and then they gain audience. But if you, especially, I always, I will never go on someone else's show that's like that. Never. And there's a reason for that. You never go on somebody else's fucking ground. I mean, it's not even like a lot of people will talk about it like it's a football game. Like you're going, oh, it's an away game. I'm just going over there. You know? But it's not. because they have everything. There's no rules. There's no official. There's just them. And they can own you. They can make things look a certain way. It's not a good idea. It's not fair. I mean, it rarely ever turns out. That's what I just keep learning with this microphone. You have to be right here. I mean, it's nice in that this microphone is really expensive. Not really expensive. It's a Rode. But I think it sounds good, but man, you got to be right up on it, and I feel like yeah, having a big phallic thing in front of your mouth. Nasty people. But that's the thing. I don't know. What do you do? Do you just ignore them? I don't think you can ignore them. But do you go on their shows? Do you participate in their drama? I think the best thing that you can do is warn people about them. Speak to what they're saying, but not them directly. Don't give them light. Don't give them grift. Don't give them griftable material, I guess is what I'm getting at. But it's hard. It's hard not to. I think part of this with me is not having, because I have two different headsets. And this sounds really good from in my headset. But does it sound good? On the Rodecaster, it looks like I'm topping out again. But on YouTube, it doesn't sound like it. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, me, oh, my. Ooh, it's almost 11 o'clock. I need to get to bed. So I am going to go, y'all. Thanks for helping me test. I'm going to be probably doing this over the next couple days. Got, let's see. What am I doing? Blah, 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 blah. Trying to see yeah. I'm working the next 3 days. I don't even know what I'm working tomorrow. I think I'm working, next 3 days. So if I take the next 3 days and then I have 4 days off. Very nice. Anyways. Go Biden 2020. Yeah. He gonna go. He's going somewhere. Anyways. Take care, y'all. I'm going to bed. But I'll be testing over the next few days because I want to kind of get my sound and video better looking, but I want Twitch to be happy as well. So take care, y'all.